Welcome to Vatican Unveil, where we delve into the enigmatic world of the Vatican. Come along with us as we explore the mysteries concealed beyond this historic city-state's hallowed walls. From mysterious relics to secret archives, we'll explore the 10 secrets the Vatican doesn't want you to know. Get ready to embark on a journey of discovery like no other. Number 10. The Dead Man's Trial. Pope Stephen VI set up an odd trial in 1897 in which the late Pope Formosus was charged with usurping the Pope. Formosus had been dead for months, but he was still buried, clothed in robes, and put on trial. In front of an audience, Stephen VI angrily chastised the body and declared him guilty. Formosus' body was thrown into a river, his fingers removed, and his papal acts invalidated. Stephen VI was incarcerated and strangulated not long after. The brief reigns and dramatic endings of numerous popes demonstrate the political intrigue and brutality that characterized the medieval papacy. Number 9. The highest crime rate. There's one thing about the Vatican City that they don't advertise to tourists. They have among the highest rates of crime worldwide. According to statistics, each year in the Vatican City, 1 to 1.5% of individuals commit crimes. Given that the Vatican City is the smallest country in terms of both size and population, it is not surprising that it has one of the highest crime rates per capita in the world. About 1,000 individuals reside here. The majority of them are priests, nuns, and they're also not the ones perpetrating the atrocities. Every year, 18 million tourists visit the Vatican City, and a large number of them are criminals. Number 8. The 3 Secrets of Fatima. The Vatican is a mysterious place full of secrets and predictions, most famously the 1917 apparitions of the Virgin Mary to 3 Portuguese shepherds. She divulged the 3 secrets, catastrophic visions over the course of 6 trips. In 1941, one of the shepherds, Lucian Santos, revealed 2 secrets to the Vatican. The third, which prophesied the end of the world and Christian persecution, was sealed until 1960. The Vatican maintained its legitimacy despite debates surrounding its disclosure. These prophecies highlight the Vatican's cautious demeanor and the seriousness with which it views mystical revelations, as well as its belief in the spiritual warfare and divine intervention. Number 7. Missing books of the Holy Bible. The Vatican eliminated 14 books from the Bible in 1684. There is still no explanation for this, and the Vatican is content that the general public is unaware of it. When the Holy Bible was first translated from Latin to English in 1611, it had 80 books. There are now just 66. The Greek word for hidden refers to the missing volumes, which are called the Apocrypha. Among the books that are missing are Esdras, Tobit, Judith, the Wisdom of Solomon, the Songs of the 3 Holy Children, Bel and the Dragon, Maccabees, the Prayer for the Manassas. Even more bizarre is the fact that prior to the deletion of these 14 volumes, Jesus' name was spelled Elises. Jesus' name would be spelled Yahushua if the church had not altered either the spelling or the pronunciation. Why were these enigmatic books taken down? There are a number of interpretations. Some claim that these books were simply removed because their content didn't align with the narrative of the Roman Catholic Church. There is no real explanation for their removal from the Holy Bible. None of the books were especially evil, and they don't appear to contain any secrets. Just some people think the books made the Bible too long and complicated. However, for whatever reason, the Catholic Church decided to take them out of the Bible so that God's word was exactly what they wanted it to be. Number 6. The Antichrist. In 2010, Reverend Gabriel Amorth was 85 years old. In addition, he was the leading exorcist in the Vatican, having treated more than 70,000 cases of demonic possession. He worked as a true exorcist for 25 years out of a tiny office on the 3rd floor of the Vatican. In an interview with La Repubblica, an Italian daily, the Reverend openly acknowledged his belief that the devil is a pure and unstoppable spirit of evil while still defending his job. Additionally, he informed the media the devil is multilingual. He has the ability to change into any form and remain unseen when needed. The very fact that the Vatican had sanctioned over 70,000 exorcisms is pretty shocking, but perhaps even more shocking is when the Reverend discussed an attack by the devil in 1981. Number 5. Alien influences. Russian scholar Genrikh Ludwig asserted in the 1920s when he had gained access to the Vatican's top-secret archive that he found 35,000 volumes of records spanning 12 centuries on 53 kilometers of shelves. He allegedly discovered documents pointing to the extraterrestrial influence on prehistoric societies and historical narratives about nuclear weapons. According to one account, the intense heat caused the walls of Babylon to melt. Ludwig was not able to depart with the documents, and it is still unknown whether they actually exist. Though intriguing, the idea that aliens helped prehistoric societies fit in with the general trends of social advancement. For instance, in the 4th millennium BC, Sumerians went from being hunters to builders and inventors quite quickly. Number 4. The Last Gospel. There is allegedly written evidence that Jesus Christ married Mary Magdalene and had babies. The proof is found in a text that dates back to the 6th century and was translated from Greek into the prehistoric Syrian language. According to the document, Jesus Christ's adult life story, which is never covered in the Bible, is told. We witness his conception and demise, but not the 30 years in between. According to the book, Jesus Christ had sexual relations with Mary Magdalene and became pregnant afterward. This is undoubtedly contentious for a variety of reasons. First, the manuscript is unreliable. It's a real piece of work that was sitting in the British Library, but nobody knows where it really came from or exactly when it was written. Also, the manuscript paints Mary Magdalene as a daughter of God and the co-redeemer of humanity. Number 3. UFO over Vatican City. In 2007, a mysterious orange disk was spotted circling over the Vatican. In broad daylight, witnesses saw what can only be described as a brilliant silver-orange saucer floating over the dome of St. Peter's Basilica. It was captured on camera, it was witnessed by numerous people, and then there was no more talk about it. The UFO visiting the Vatican was forgotten almost as soon as it attracted the attention of people worldwide. However, that doesn't change the reality of what transpired. For a few minutes, something peculiar and obviously extraterrestrial hung over the Vatican. Number 2. Profiting from hypocrisy. The Vatican prospers frequently from things it doesn't believe in. Despite being a religious organization, they have a lengthy history of influence, enormous holdings, financial power, and influence. For instance, most likely you were unaware that the Vatican contributed millions of euros to the production of the movie Rocketman. Given that Rocketman was a movie about Elton John discovering happiness in his marriage to David, a marriage that is strongly discouraged by the church, this appears like a conflict of interest. The Vatican had no difficulty spending over $1 million to get the film made, so they could get a piece of the action, even though it was the main subject of the film. However, it goes a little deeper than that. The State Department constantly makes financial investments. They put tens of millions of dollars into the Centurion Global Fund in this instance. This fund later supported a number of Hollywood productions. The Vatican received money from those investors. The Vatican accepted the money without protest, even though it's unlikely that they knew exactly what they were looking into. Number 1. The Secret Archives. The Vatican's hidden archives are the most secret place on Earth. Regarding what they're concealing down there are innumerable stories and conspiracy theories within what appears to be an underground stronghold, although we're not sure. Only the most esteemed experts over 75 years of age are granted access to the Vatican's highly secret archives. This is presumably done in order to prevent the scholars from ever having the opportunity to reveal the information, even if they go so desired. Furthermore, none of the rumors about the strange objects like time machines and alien corpses discovered in the archives are accurate. In actuality, there are a lot of letters about the Pope in the archives. Additionally, they have treasures from the Catholic Church, and since we're dealing with the Catholic Church, we clearly don't want everyone to be staring at their treasures. There are objects in the archives that we are unaware of. Before her execution in 1587, Mary Queen of Scots wrote a letter. Thanks for joining our global exploration. If you enjoyed the journey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more captivating content. Stay tuned for exciting adventures, insightful stories, and a continued celebration of the diverse wonders our world has to offer. Safe travels.